What's up, Wombats? What's up, dude? How was your weekend? 1 second, he says. Well, that gives me 1 second to go check this Blissey. Blissey, you here? Heights Camp. Hardest part about this is going to be me remembering to go to the right places for this check. I already have, so the reason I picked Blissey is because I got the Chansey on stream the other day. And then I got a Happini off stream. Just sort of, well, I was actually farming it. I wasn't really just like messing around. But, to me it was worth it. So, we're gonna keep going with it. Also forgot to be that person and at everyone in the Discord. Oops, I have caps lock on. Alright, cool. Now we're ready to go. But yeah, so we have everything else, so why not just go for the Blissey? I gotta turn around and go this way. And then we go this way. I might as well check it off because we're going to it. But how was everyone's weekend? I like didn't do, well, I did stuff this weekend, but like I didn't do anything in terms of gaming really. Oh well, not shiny, there we go. My parents came up to celebrate my birthday. Well, they didn't really come up here to me. I met them I got an hour and a half-ish away. In the legendary city of Philadelphia. Fish! What's up, Frosting? I don't know about a fish. That looks like a weird humanoid egg-shaped thing, but fish. How was your weekend? Any swim stuff? But yeah, so I went to Philly. I drove to Philly. When was that? Friday evening. It took, there was a car accident. I was gonna leave at 4 o'clock. And then there was a frickin' car accident that made my hour and like half-hour drive, hour and a half-hour drive into like a 2-hour drive. So that was a pain in the ass. No, yeah. Yes, that fish was me at 4 o'clock on Friday deciding whether to leave now and be in the car for 3 hours or wait till 5 o'clock and hopefully it's better. I waited till 5 o'clock and it was a little bit better. It literally probably would have been 3 hours. It was like right as the accident happened, but it was awful. It was a pain in the ass. Once I got there, it was fun though. We went to this British gastro pub, which is pretty cool. Also, I don't know why it's picking up on my shirt, but it's okay. So yeah, we went to a British gastro pub. It was late in the night, so obviously we didn't really do much besides do that. After the British gastro pub, we went to bed. Saturday, we did a lot more stuff. Poland prediction up. Will Clippy get a whatever? I don't know what he predicted. I'm scared. Could we get a shiny? Alright, fair enough. That one. That's the best answer. Enjoy BRB. Alright, thank you, Wombats. But yeah, so the next day went to an aquarium in Philadelphia. It's called like Adventure Aquarium or something like that. It's pretty dope. They have hippos, they got shark tunnels, you know, your normal aquarium stuff. Arceus odds are OP. Well, this technically isn't like the normal Arceus odds. This is 1 in 10, 24 because I don't have perfect decks. This is more like a normal reset, which is why I'm doing it. I mean, I guess theoretically, like, we could get a shiny of, like, one of the random Pokemon we see along the way. But the goal is to get the Blissey. After that, we went to, like, South Street, which is where this one cheesesteak place we always go to is. We sort of go there. One, they actually do have good cheesesteaks, but two, we also know, like, actually know the owner of the restaurant, so, you know, makes it easier to be like, sure, we'll go do that. And the line there is always long, but the bar across the street finally partnered with them, so we sat and drank at that bar and ordered cheesesteaks from the cheesesteak place at the bar. So that way, one of their employees could run across the street and grab it for us. And then we watched we accidentally watched an entire basketball game at the bar, so that was only like 2 hours. Something like that. Probably like 3. I don't remember. What game? Auburn versus Florida, the upset game from the weekend. I mean, it was only on TV. Like, we were in a bar. What do we do after that? Shit. That's pretty bad. Oh, there's this really cool, like... Yeah, your college is booty at college, at basketball. What? My college isn't even, like, D1. You have to go to a D1. I have to go to a D1 school in order to assume that shit. Since the location, you do realize, like, a school from this location won the national championship for basketball recently, right? Every now and then I mix up you and Wombat's chats. That's fair. But anyway, then we went to this really cool thing in, like, center of Philly. They were doing, like, some sculpture. You thought you were in yours for a second? Wow. They carved an ice sculpture in the center of Philly out of carved it into a piano, and then they had someone come in and, like, play the piano on the ice sculpture for like 2 hours. And I felt so well. What the person playing was really good. Like, it was really nice. They had, like, alcohol and stuff, because why the hell not? But I felt so bad because the person's out there and it was freezing. Like, the actual temperature wasn't bad. The wind chill was insanity. And yeah, they were ice sculpting it. Took them 3 hours to do the ice sculpture. And then they had a pianist come in, put a electric keyboard where the keys would be on the piano, and then he sat on the ice sculpture and played it in center Philly. It was really cool, but it was very cold. Like, the actual temperature wasn't bad, but the wind was insane. And so that's what made it really cold. And then I went to, like, outside of Philly to a cousin's hockey game, which that was something else. Specifically from someone in Philly. Okay, if you have to go, if it's someone where you would have to drag across the country to go get a tattoo from, like, unless you personally know them, you're gonna have to, like, call ahead and, like, plan for it. Otherwise, it's too much. Like, if they're renowned enough to want someone from the middle of the country to go to them, like, you probably have to book years in advance. Oh, no, I get that. But, like, they're probably booked months and years in advance. If they're good enough to be known across multiple places. Like, more than just the area they're in the country. You have 0 to... It's a lot safer than the city nearby. I have 0 desires to leave the house. True. No, it's not. You do realize the top 3 dangerous cities in the country every year are Detroit, Chicago, and Baltimore? Philly's not even top 10. No. I mean, it might have been this year, but last year it wasn't. I didn't see if it was this year. Your dad was probably seeing things. Dude, I spent I spent more than 4 years in Philly. Like, I've been to Philly before those 4 years, and after those 4 years, I still go back. There's only one part of Philly that's really bad, and, like, if you somehow end up that part, like, you, like, have to purposely mess up. No, he's seeing shit. That is not a thing. And if it was because of a planned event. Calling him right now. No, yeah, that's full bullshit. like the actual thing of them driving ATVs downtown in Dilworth Park is like it could be a thing, but it's not because of anything dangerous. Like, it was probably an event. Whoops. Either that or he was just like in the wrong place in Philly. It might not actually been downtown. $61 degrees? Where you are? What the heck? He just got caught in 4K, so who knows, right? Almost spring? Nah, you still have over a month till spring. Today's what, the 20th? Same. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but I legit love winter. It'd be my favorite time of the season. You're gonna go ride your bike? Alright, enjoy frosting. You're just tired of winter? I'm never tired of winter. Next, I hit Numlock at some point. The fuck? Oh. There we go. I was like, we were at 10 like 3 checks ago. Like, what's going on? Or 2 checks ago. Winter makes your partner cranky, so you hate winter. Oh, like seasonal issue stuff. I mean, that's fair. I don't have, well, everyone has, like, some sort of seasonal mindset change when it comes to winter because of what's happening in winter. Like, it's just natural. But, some people have it worse than others. But yeah, so when we were in the bar while we were eating the cheesesteaks, we had frickin' frackin' what's it called? A snow squall come through. The entire like bottom of the northeast was getting snow squalls the entire frickin' day. And like we had blind warnings, like don't drive because you might go blind type stuff, just from the actual snow squalls. It was very oof. Clippy dripster. Hold on, let me check this Blissey and I'll put it on. I'll also check the bagel, the poll about bagels. And so that was interesting. But yeah, then we went to my cousin's hockey game because he was nearby. After we went to the hockey game, and while we were at the hockey game, there was a freaking. So this wasn't even like a minor league hockey team or anything. This was just a high school hockey league area mixed with like young kid hockey league rink. And they had a freaking pub on the second floor of the rink to get more money to do it. It's like, come on. Getting into my stream yesterday, asked me to play a game, dipped as soon as I started playing, and I was like, alright, I guess. Who was it? Oh, crap. My beanie's behind me because I forgot to put it up near me. My beanie! Ugh. Unless they're here want to out themselves. I was rusty and hated it. I mean, they just generally don't sit in chats long. They're actually... I met them through Kawa, I think. Something like that. There we go. Hey, but Hades is a good game at least. I'm surprised you don't have like a redemption thing to make people play games. Blissey, you're not light pink. Actually, I don't even know. That's like not even light pink. That's like my skin color. Well, not my skin color, but it's like a skin color. I think I would be concerned if my skin was like that kind of pink. Frosting would abuse it? Well, it's not like you're making it worth like 100 hydrates. Like it's not like it's like 100 channel points something. It's something worth more. Or you could put a limitation on it. I think mine's like 10k. And that's honestly a little cheap. Especially now that I know there are definitely people with well over 10k. Also, you don't like video games anymore? Wow. That's probably not a good reason to keep playing video games then. You should play them as a leisure activity. Oh. That's their point. Unless you play, Arceus is just terrible. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna lie though, like, if you said like, if you said a game that like I actually have borderline feelings over, I would probably agree with you. But because you said Arceus, like, there's no agreeing with that. Well, so that's the thing, right? Like, people are burning themselves out by getting too many shinies. It's like if you're getting 12 shinies a day, like, sure, it might be fun for like 3 weeks, but eventually you're just gonna burn yourself out. Oh my god, I'm gonna hit this cliff. Yeah, yeah. It's a very easy game that if you're not playing through the game to get burnt out on. So. You just want strikers and Chrono Cross? Yeah, I want strikers. I don't know about Chrono Cross. I want strikers, Kirby. What's wrong with me not 100% wanting Chrono Cross? Don't say that at Chrono Cross. You love it? Did I already check this, Blissey, or did I just come here? I think I just came here. I mean, depending on what they're talking about, it depends on the day. I'll actually know if the tree's shaking. If the tree's shaking, then I already did this one. Alright, tree's not shaking. I did not do this one. But yeah, I probably won't get Chrono Cross. I never played Chrono Trigger, so like, I don't have a base feeling about Chrono Cross to begin with. Like, I know they're not like directly correlated exactly, but I hated Chrono Trigger, but Chrono Cross is good. I never played either. Can't be excited for the game if I've never played them. Yeah, I never played either one of those. But yeah, so Kirby, that I hope to God that if they announce any Pokemon DLC, that it's only for BDSP. This game does not need DLC. Like, I'm actually gonna be pissed if they give this game DLC. Because, like, okay, you look at BDSP, right? When you're playing BDSP, you don't feel content. Like, I mean, you feel content for a little bit, but you're not content playing BDSP. When you're playing this game, you feel content. By adding DLC, you're ruining that contentness of the game. Not only that, this game, like, feels... Oh, okay, I thought I heard a shiny, but it was just, like, the twinkle of the soundtrack. Here we go back to PDSP. I mean, if they add Shaman and Darkrai and they keep the shiny thing, then everyone. Yo, Moink, what's up? What are you doing on this fine Sunday? They don't care about VDSP though? I mean, you're right. But like, Arceus does not deserve DLC. Like, not because it's a bad game, but it just doesn't deserve DLC because it would actually ruin the game. Because with games like this, you already know the DLC's coming out before the game even launches, and it makes you look like shit. Compared to Sword and Shield, where the DLC is not under works yet. Well, right, exactly. Switch needed the DLC. Arceus does not need the DLC. I think anyone who thinks that Arceus needs DLC doesn't understand why DLC is released. Overwatch needs DLC. That is the truth. It needs Sableye? No. No, no, no. Plus, like, the other thing is, if they add DLC to this game, they're gonna add freaking Charizard. And Charizard shouldn't be in this game. Like, it literally doesn't belong. Which is why I love this game even more, because Charizard's not in it. And it's like, that's why Swish added the DLC, because they knew the base game needed it, for one. And for two, it gave them the opportunity to add a lot of fan favorite Pokemon that didn't make the initial game. Compared to this, like, the whole point is that not every fan favorite Mon is going to exist in the region because no one knows what the heck exists in the region yet. So for them to add DLC to the game and just be like, oh, we feel bad that we didn't add Charizard to the game would just completely ruin it. Or just like any fan favorite like that. The heck you timing out Moink for? The heck Moink do? He asked you to, and why? Because he said Overwatch? He said the cursed game? I guess it's a weird thing he likes being timed out. I mean, that's fair, I guess. He asked you, so you did it. Feel like that's a bit odd. You're gonna download Overwatch Play with Moink? I'm sorry, Wombats. I think I'd rather hard dive into League again than play Overwatch. But Wombats, you need eBay Motors. It's in the bay. Moink Motors. Yo, Darkness, what's up? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. How have you been, Darkness? What have you been up to? Any good games recently? Oh yeah, I don't have coffee today because I'm doing my midday Sunday stream. So I got the juices. Take the blinds down yet, Clippy? Oh, dude, they already did. I put them back up. I got addicted to Ark Evolved. Oh, really? How'd that addiction start? No, yeah, okay. So for anyone who doesn't know, on when was that? It was Wednesday, right? Or was it Tuesday? I don't know. They came to check my room, and like I have the green screen hanging from like the ceiling, so I have stuff hanging from the ceiling. Then I have a curtain. Okay. Yeah, it was Tuesday. I thought so. So I come back from like teaching, and I'm prepping for stream, and my roommate's like, "Hey, people stopped by to like check out the apartment and stuff, and they told us that we can't have curtains and that we're not allowed to have stuff hanging from the ceiling." I was like, you know what, fine, like stuff from the ceiling, whatever. But they told me I'm not allowed to have crap hanging from the ceiling or from the curtains. And so I asked them, like, well, what did they say about the curtain? Like, why am I not allowed to like cover the window? He was like, oh, it's a fire hazard. They told me it was a fire hazard. I'm like, what do you mean it's a freaking fire hazard? Like, I don't want to awaken to the bright sunlight at 6 in the morning and, like, lose half my sleep. So it's a fire hazard? Like, it isn't a freaking fire hazard. So, before I left for Philadelphia, before I left for Philly, I took down the strings with the clips on it for the green screen, and then I took the curtains down. So that way when they checked Friday when I wasn't here, I wouldn't get yelled at by freaking people. And then when I got back today, I instantly put them back up. I wanted that game, but my PC would not handle it. Now with new GPU, I can and got it gifted. Now I have 122 hours. Jeez. Yeah, that's a lot, Darkness. Well, I'm glad you're liking it, though. I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark in my time. Like, probably more Lost Ark than I should. Like, this weekend was the first time I didn't just play a stupid amount of Lost Ark because, well, I wasn't by my computer. Mike left after you trolled him? Wow. Mike, come back. I was joking. Mostly just tame and breed dinos. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I've never played, like, Ark. So I don't really know how the game fully works. My brother has played Ark, but I have never myself. Wombats! Boy! I don't care if you have 8 cups, you just don't time out someone to time out them. Unless, like, it's good reason to. Well, yeah, I know he said Overwatch. You care less about Overwatch. So, how does breeding dinos in the game work, Darkness? Like, do you have to have, like, just 2 dinos, or the like, actual, like, mating crap you have to do? Also, in Ark, can't you, like, progress ages, too? So, like, it starts out with dinosaurs, and then, like, you eventually end up farther than dinosaurs, or just all dinosaurs? Oh, excuse me. Jesus. I am tasting my gumbo. Burb. I had gumbo for lunch. I had gator gumbo. You see nothing yet. The tame male and female turn the mating on. Oh, that's literally it? Yeah, dude, gator gumbo. Like alligator? Alligator's pretty good. One, you have to know that whoever you get it from knows how to whoever you get it from knows how to cook it, and 2, you have to like depending what you're eating, depends where you want the meat from. So, like, you can eat from pretty much anywhere on the alligator meat-wise, but some parts are, like, super, super fishy just because of, like, different fats and stuff that they need for their body and how it's stored. While other parts just taste basically like chicken. Like a slightly chewier chicken. It wasn't really like that fishy of a gumbo, so I'm gonna guess they didn't take it from those fishy parts. But who knows? Moink said they're sorry. Moink didn't do anything wrong. For what? Source, trust me, bro. I don't know. I mean, based on what you're saying, Boink didn't do anything. It's not like Overwatch is a banned word. Oh no, that's not what you said. Literally like 5 words, or no, like 10 lines ago. Pinky toe promise? Well, that's just creepy, so that's even less believable. I don't know who the heck promises with their pinky toe. Hi, Moink. I was at that, that 2019 Owl, badge. I was actually at that game. It was in Philly. Nah, he untimed you out a while ago. Yeah. It's like a lot of your fingers. Like how if you move your pinky finger, like generally it moves the other fingers just because just how your hand's made and structured. Like even if you're not completely moving it, it probably moves it a little bit. It was closer, you would have gone. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I got to push the Bud Light truck. I also got to talk to oh frick, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name now. I haven't like cared about Overwatch in forever that like I haven't done anything. Season 2 was good too. It's just like the first part of season 2 was mostly goats, so it starts with a P. Poco. I got to talk with Poco. Right, that was his name? Poco? Poco? Yeah, he speaks English. Yeah, he is French though, yeah. He streams in French now because like he doesn't really do anything with Overwatch. Which I mean makes sense. Like in terms of like the company and stuff. Yeah, I got to meet Poco. That was really cool. I got to push the Bud Light truck with him and get free beer. It was solid. Oh no, not XQC. I can't stand XQC. Like very, very smart in terms of content creation. But I personally, it is not my forte to watch. Or listen, I should say. Moink, I wish you the best of luck. Basculin. I was doing soft resets for a freaking Basculin the other night for a solid, like, hour. And I didn't get anything. I was so pissed. I mean, probably. He probably has, like, probably, like, ADHD or something, too. Wait, Clippy, what? Have you had Sprite from McDonald's? Like, not in a long time because they normally get their Coke. Why? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. People say it's super good, but I've had it, but see people... Yeah, it's because all McDonald's Coke products are actually made with a special recipe. Like, legit, like, McDonald's gets special recipe Coke product, syrup that is different from what's shipped to stores. No, yeah, it's like all their Coke products. That's also why the McDonald's High C you can't buy in stores. Yeah, it's just like anything Coke related. Yeah, if it's Coke related and it goes to McDonald's, then it's probably like a special recipe. Make it taste slightly different. It's pretty interesting. Nah, come wombats, don't do that. You should not be drinking that much coffee. Well, I get that, but drinking that much coffee literally does nothing. I think it's only like the first 2 cups actually affect you, or something like that. No, not even half a cup. Just stop taking caffeine. It's just tasty though. Well, then drink decaf. If you like to taste the coffee, drink decaf. If you're gonna drink that much anyway. How about a sangria? No, because you're drinking coffee. Well, right, but like, it counteracts coffee completely. Like, you're drinking caffeine, which is a stimulant, mixed with, yeah, it's wine. But sangria is a depressant because it's alcohol, so you don't mix them. Even though people take Jaeger bombs, you don't mix them. No, that is even worse. Like, not only are you mixing them then, but it also is gonna taste like shit. And then you wasted a good cup of Joe and sangria. There's the smallest of light coming through the window. I can see it over my shoulder. Flat soda's good? What? What the hell did you just say? No, it's garbage. Like, it's better than no soda at all if you're in the mood for soda. But, like, no. Okay, that one I can agree with, because I have done that before. But the flat soda is... no. You're insane. Which, I mean, you probably already knew that, but you're insane. You let it sit out for hours and put it in the fridge, then drink when cold. What do? Just pop the cap? And then let it sit? Who the heck eats pancakes with ketchup? That is actual insanity. Well, right, but who? No, yeah, I didn't take it as I did. I took it as someone else that you know does. And I need to know who, because, like, they actually need a therapist. Like, the flat soda is one thing, but, like, putting ketchup on your pancakes is not okay. A friend? I think your friend needs some extra help. Pancakes made with sausage are good with ketchup. Well, it's like borderline not a pancake at that point. That's more like a what's it called? Pigs in a blanket. So like that makes sense. But Takis and mayo too? What the? Okay. Whoever this is, like, it needs some help, Wombats. I'm just saying. I don't know if I checked this one already, so we're just gonna go over. Puts ketchup on tacos. I could see that. It's weird, but, like, I could see it. Like, Takis and mayo, ketchup on pancakes? Hell no. But, like, at least the other ones I can see. Oh, yeah, this is... I already did this one. Okay. The Eevee was still there. That's the only reason I know. Actually, the Eevee could, like, been there the past few times because I keep going to it and not doing it. But, anyway. Any hoodle doodle. Ugh. Does he use any other condiments inappropriately? Or no? Hold on. What the hell is up with the There's the slightest light coming from the window hitting the freaking screen and it's annoying. Ugh. There we go. That was bothering me so hard. I used to eat PB&J for lunch at school and we did PB&J and what the? Yeah, that one deserves some something. Are you sure your friend's okay? Or do we have to make sure? You're not sure? I think they might be an alien. I hate to break it to you, but I think they might be an alien. Oh, that explains everything. See, your friend knew that he belonged in Florida based on his actives, so he was like, you know what? Bye. He worked for Google at one point, so he must be smart. See, it's one thing to work for Google, and then it's another to work for Google, but think that dipping PB&J in mayo is the right thing to do. So, I don't know about if that being an option. But it's because he didn't put on his... If MIT knew at any point that he did that to his mayo, like, he wouldn't have gotten full ride. I think I know what's going on. Oh, wow, that, like, insta-fixed me. Time to vet all Google. I don't know about that. I just think whoever this friend is, that is probably secretly you, should just get rid of mayo and never use mayo again. Well, I guess you don't eat mayo, but mayo-like substances. It's not you? Yeah, that's what they all say. Oh, fair enough. I eat Nutella with Gouda. That probably tastes good. After high school fair. Like, peanut butter and Gouda definitely wouldn't work. But, like, I could see Nutella and Gouda working. I think Nutella has the right flavor to go with Gouda cheese. It's probably hella Gouda. Why does that sound kind of good? Because it sounds fancy. I almost got caught there. You can tell by the music. Lips. I do like how like short of a reset this is. I'm curious if like any other alphas are shiny while I'm doing this. I wish there was a way to... I mean, there probably is a way, like, if you're good enough at, like, programming the game that you can, like, read the code while you're doing it. And just being like, oh, look, I missed X alpha shinies while looking specifically for a single one. Oh, for lunch, along with the Gator Gumbo, they had King Cake for Fat Tuesday, Lent, start of Lent, Fashinat Day, whatever you want to call it. They had King Cake, so I had some King Cake, which is freaking delicious. What is King Cake? So it's like this, it's a French tradition. It's more like... So it's more like a bread. It's sort of like a cinnamon bread with raisins in it. Or walnuts, sometimes with nuts in it. It's really good. And then it has like a glaze on top. But it comes in like a round circle. You eat it. And for Mardi Gras. And throughout the cake, there is one piece of the cake that always has like a little baby toy in it. And it's supposed to be like baby Jesus and stuff. And if you pull that slice of cake, then you're in charge of buying or making the king cake for next year, however you do the king cake. But my parents have never had it before. What was shiny? It's a Machop. uh, but my parents also never had it before. So I had them try it, and they enjoyed it. Trolled, right? Freaking Machop. Yeah, so my parents never had king cake before, so I had them try it, and they enjoyed it. My dad, however, actually got the little plastic baby in it. So I told him he has to buy king cake next year, which I know he's not going to, but he has to buy king cake next year if we were French and celebrated it that way. We're mainly German, so we get like actual Fashnots and EA games of food items, pretty much. We get like actual Fashnots, and then we get donuts too, because why not? Which, I gotta figure that out, because that's this Tuesday, because it's the last week. It's the last Tuesday, the full week of February, so. I gotta figure out where I'm getting donuts from. Or Fashnots. I don't know where sells Fashnots around here. I'll just get Fashnots. What else did I get while I was there? Oh, and then this is at like Reading Terminal Market for anyone who has been in Philadelphia and hasn't gone there, and for those that are from Philadelphia. But and then there's this really, really good bakery that's in there, and I got a red velvet cake, like a little like personal red velvet cake. I wish I could have gotten this really, really good banana pudding. There's this woman there. It's like the brand's called like Aunt Nina's Banana Pudding or something like that. But it's freaking phenomenal. But she is closed on Sundays, unfortunately, so I didn't get it. I was really, really sad, because that would have been killer. Best kind of gumbo you've had? Like the one I had today? Or just like in general? In general, like if it's Gator or some other meat gumbo. I mean, the Gator one's pretty good. The downfall of this Gator one, I don't know if like they just didn't put it in, or if they just finally chopped it up too much, but I didn't see or taste a lot of okra in it, and like okra is one of the key parts of gumbo. I made one that was a shrimp gumbo. That was pretty good. That was like in mid-January. Okra? No, okra is a plant. A lot of places would like do fried okra. This is okra. That's fried okra specifically. But when it's fried, it gets rid of the element for it to be like a thickener. But when you cook it in gumbo, it's actually a thickener. And the okra gets like a slimy texture, but you can't taste it through the gumbo. So like when you're eating fried okra and it's not made properly, it's actually like super slimy and nasty. But it is really good. Like it tastes really good, and it does a lot of good things for the gumbo. I think it was in there. It was just like super finely chopped. Yeah, orzo's a pasta. But yeah, probably like I liked mine better than the Gator one. I think that I made personally, but it's also probably because I like made it personally. I had a gumbo when I was in South Carolina before, and that one was really really good. So probably that one, and I think that one was just like a shrimp gumbo. Like it was just a normal shrimp chicken gumbo. They also had a. I almost got this instead of the gumbo. They had a crawfish etouffee, but I decided not to get the etouffee because I want a gumbo. The seasoning was a lot better on their gumbo compared to my own gumbo. But that's just because like I like things spicy, and the gumbo I made was also for my mom to eat, who doesn't necessarily like things that spicy. And my mom got like this blackened Alfredo thing, which she sent back with me. I actually have her leftovers for the Alfredo, which I'm really curious to eat because she said it tasted good. It was just like it had like a bite to it, like it had like the Cajun bite to it. So I'll probably eat that for lunch tomorrow. Probably one of the two. No, it's just blackened Alfredo, so chicken. It's just like the seasoning. It's Cajun. Yeah, it was blackened chicken Alfredo. So I have that and some gumbo leftovers for whenever. You sent me a recipe to try sometime. Made it late last night. Super good. Oh, hell. That sounds delightful. Freaking, that sounds amazing. I might have to try that at some point. Either at home or here. Does it have a, I didn't look at the recipe yet, but is it like, is it a vegan recipe or does it have alternatives in it? Or is it like a normal recipe and then it has vegan alternatives in it? Just so I know how to adjust for, wow, Mike, you don't need to come and telling us you're smarter than us. Yeah, man's 5-head. Can be made both ways, lit. Yeah, I've tried to make not necessarily vegan recipes, but well, no, I guess that they would technically vegan recipes, but I've tried to make them and then like adapt them, even though they don't have examples of how to adapt them, and because obviously it's not made with the same ingredients, it doesn't taste the same. Like it still tastes good. It's just there's something slightly off about it because you don't change every little aspect to make it taste the same. You love the kitty emote? Oh, that's Moink's emote? Yo, that's lit. Sure is. Heck yeah. Wait, Moink, do you just have like a crap ton of cat emotes then? Best one? See, I think the best one is the easy. The smug bear with the biker jacket and glasses. I only got these for now. Gonna get some made now. Yo, let's go. How many are you planning to get made? Yeah, that be Clippy easy. Oh. Yeah, my favorites are probably easy. And I really like Clippy Love with the Omega. Props 4, I can have 6 right now. Fair enough. I haven't animated one pending. Yo, lit. Oh my god, terrible emotes. Wait. Yeah, I have an animated emote. I have Clippy Bulba. Let me see if I can find it. Blink. I can actually have a second one. I just don't know what I want yet. Oh, the hype one. Bulba. Yeah, the rave. Yeah, like it's just like sort of colors flashing. It's not like fully like the character isn't necessarily animated. I feel like too many people when they make their animated emotes. I mean, I say that as I have like one with actual eye movement, but I really like the emote anyway. But I feel like not a lot of people abuse like color in an emote. Like although the emote itself isn't moving, just the color changing is really cool. And does a lot. You can actually see my face being red from the sun right now. It's because I'm on the freaking west side of the building. So at night the freaking sun beats in on my room, or like during nighttime, or as it gets closer to night and dusk. You're CJ at the same time. Welcome back, Frosting. Doodle-ah-doodle-ah-doo. Oh, did everyone watch some fun Olympics this weekend? I watched the start of the U.S. bronze match with Canada for curling. I didn't finish the game, but then my dad told me like they blew it. But Mr. T was watching it. Mr. T made a tweet about the match. Oops. I watched a little bit of speed skating yesterday, just like at bars. Yesterday. A little bit of freestyle skiing. I watched it on the monobob after the Super Bowl, which is pretty cool. Actually, I wanted to update myself on like the co-ed or the normal bobsled, I should say. I had a big bike ride. How big of a bike ride? How big of a bike ride are we talking? It should have me be on the curling team. But you have to be a middle-aged stay-at-home dad to be on the curling team. Jeez, wombats. About a mile, nice. Solid one. Well, it doesn't matter if you're Canadian. Unless you're in your late 30s, early 40s. And a stay-at-home dad for a living child. Then you can't be on it. Nope, it specifies in the contract that you have to be a human child and not a fur child, sadly. It's just what they have signed in Minnesota. I think it's where it's based, right? It's based in Minnesota. Jitsi! He acts like a child? I mean, I can imagine. Rip Flyers tomorrow? Bro, you act like the Flyers had a chance this season after like 2 weeks in. I legit haven't watched the Flyers after they started off the season 5-0 and then we're no longer 5-0. What it do? Yo, Alfred, what's up? What are you doing on this fabulous Sunday? The sunny day. Well, I guess it's almost not the day, but close enough. Find a fish works for the day so you can chill. Yo, let's go. Any good work? Hey guys, go follow Alfred if you don't follow Alfred. He's a fabulous homie. He's also, that's Alpha Hepini. He's also part of the fabulous or Crazy Radio. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, Clippy. Nice. I feel like I've iced out my neck and arms. Oof. You're drawing and bending over a lot today then? For your art? With all these badges? True. Why would you follow Alfred? Because Alfred's amazing. I feel blinged out, I mean. Oh, gotcha. That is not true. Congrats on the Moink Clippy. I appreciate it. Congrats on the Moink. What? I will dead serious play a game of Overwatch. Oh. Man, Alfred's playing Overwatch too? Wow. You never played before? Oh, really? Unless he ghosts you? I feel like with a name like Moink Overwatch, you don't have to... Moink's perfectly fine with putting themselves through the hell that is Overwatch, so I think you're good. Depends if you get on. Fair. Frackin' Blissy. I actually don't know the exact odds. I'm pretty sure it's like 1 in 10 to 24. I'm too lazy to actually put myself through perfecting the dexes for the hunts. I'm never doing Combi outbreaks again. I have 3 male Combis. If I just want a female Vespiquen at this point, like, I'm just gonna go to the alpha. I mean, I do it on stream copious amounts of the time. Yeah, that's probably too much in terms of Overwatch and stream. Wait, what the heck? A little too much or a lot too much? Definitely a lot too much. He got you to Masters and Unite last night? Well, I thought you guys were done playing Unite. Hey, you can't read it. True. You can't. Jesus. See, that's when you play too much Overwatch. Thank you for all the shiny luck frosting. Now they fixed the game. It's fun again. What, do they add minion waves to actually control the flow of the game? Can't you see he's the man? Let me hear you roar. He's more than a man. He's a shiny golden god. Donka. You must restart your PC. Restart now. Recommended. Remind me in 24 hours. Okay. Freaking trying to restart my computer midstream. Son of a guns. No, they fixed matchmaking. Don't need 2v5s every game. Yeah, I think I would need more than that just to make me get back to it. Like, I think there's so many things I expect from a MOBA. Like, even like in the sense of Heroes of the Storm, because in my eyes, Heroes of the Storm is a very simplified MOBA. And so, like, they put hot e-girls in the game. Well, yeah, Serena's in the game, right? That's its name, Serena. Gardevoir's in the game. They don't have Magneton, though. Like, the heck, man. I just watch your VODs. How about now? No. Alfred. And they add Lopany. LMFAO. Add. I was deceased. Dad. Moink. Funny. For real. How long you've been a Sav? Moink's always been a Sav. Moink is the judger of what is P and what is not P. At least 8 years. Coming home to a Moink stream is a great feeling. Prof of P, true. The power of P. We need Whooper on Unite. Isn't Whooper one of the ones you can KO? Or is that Quagsire? I don't even know. I haven't touched the game in so long. You're a goddamn savage. I'm sorry for being a PG streamer and not having space for you to be my truest, funniest self. True. Yeah, you definitely can be. For being PG, like, you found a way to be. I wake up at 3 a.m. No, neither. Dang, that's unfortunate. It should be. I can fit myself in a PG form. But is you in a PG form good? Or is you in a PG form like Venom being pushed into a PG-13 form? PG. You've Deft Ken, it was just really interesting seeing you crap talk in voice chat. Yeah. That's part of the fun is like crap talking on people for games like Overwatch. 3 a.m., 3 p.m., 12 hours of stream, 3 a.m. Jeez. That is awful. That sounds awful. You want to see a non-PG Alfred stream? Oh no. Alfred's getting tangy? Or Alfred. Being told he getting tangy. I have probably reset over like 3 shiny female combies doing this. And knowing that is happening is very sad. Yeah, no, I'm avoiding it. I've gotten... Oh, that's a shiny Geodude. Freaking... Frick you, Geodude. I know, right? Like, literally everything except the Blissey's gonna be shiny. I've gotten a shiny Machop and a shiny Geodude just by going back and forth now. Found my rival in Unite. Oh, true. Wombats, did you... No, you didn't vote in it. Can you, like, complete the prediction? That's actually the second shiny since the prediction. Yeah, because it's not for shiny Blissey. It's for, like, a shiny in general. This person is the blue to my red. Are they the blue to your red, or are they the silver to your gold? Like, it depends on, like, their personality colliding with your personality. Also, thank you. Also, 69! Nice. The Overwatch to my Moink? I feel like that's more of, like, a Gen 5 onward rivalry relationship where they're more chasing after you. Ooh woo. Every time I see that face, I'm just gonna start reading the letters out. Like, not say ooh or oh, like, just straight up be like UWU. Or OWO. UWU-OWO, UWU-OWO. Also, I want to start calling it double V. I hate that, like, our English calls it double U. Like, it's clearly a double V. What, ooh-ooh-oh-oh, or, like, saying the words? Oh, I don't... The letter is perfectly fine. It's just that, like, we call it double U when it's clearly a double V. Like, even, like, other languages call it a double V. Like, in French, V is V, and then W is double V, because it's literally a double V. Actually, I'm pretty sure, like, Canadian English, like, actually calls it double V. Because of the French influence. At least in some parts, not all parts, probably. Another prediction. Is this one for me to get another shiny? Or is it for me to get a, something random? Or it's the Blissey. Sag. Not the Blissey. Anything but the Blissey, man. I'm waiting for this friggin' flying Gyarados to be shiny. I'm gonna be so mad. Just get it then? I wish I could. No. Heck no. Sega. It's like the cleanup song while you're in preschool or like a young kid. But it's about cleaning up the bots. Right? That was it's pretty sus of you to be dropping a Monka face in the middle of bot cleanup. Yeah, that one, Wombats. But about bots. Pikachu. The only Pikachu that matters. So I found a really, really cute GIF of Swampert that I put into my. We were talking about Pokemon we really like, and about something with some people, some of my friends, and we were talking about Swampert. And I have a friend whose favorite type is electric types, and like he just like despises water types. Like it could be Greninja, and he will say that he hates Greninja just because it's a water type. And before he found out about Helioptile, because he's never played through all the Pokemon games before, like he's in the middle of finishing Gen 7 right now. And when he found out about Helioptile, that became his favorite, which is a respectable favorite. Helioptile and Heliolisk are solid Pokemon. But before that, his favorite was freaking Pikachu. So I always dug on him about Pikachu. So I found the creepiest gift of freaking Pikachu and put it in chat, and like had the ultimate rebuttal about him making fun of Swampert. I felt so satisfied. So satisfying. McDonald's doing NFTs and joining the metaverse. Jesus. Freaking NFTs, man. Going to tell Steel I'm gonna follow my second account. Oh, I don't need to do that. Bot, get out of here! Wombats, I need you to bot manage. Wombats in here, I got this. Hey, it's an Alpha Chansey, nice. Mod check, right? Thank you for the hydrate frosting from your alt account. No, yeah, you're good. Yeah, you walk away for 1 second and you failed the mod check, man. Oh, Cherubi. That's actually a really good horde. That sucks. Can't use the bathroom? Nah, dude. No bathrooms allowed. Should have been on your phone easy, right? I actually do take my phone with me when I go on breaks. They can't make polls then? True. But then you can still ban people from your phone. Aha. I have stream muted on my phone now. Alright. I mean, I guess you can't hear that, but... Since it's muted, but... That's a good poll. That is not a good poll. Look, we need Moink's sass to counteract your sass. Don't you dare touch Moink. I am on Moink's side. Moink is the precious child. We must protect Moink. So am I. Oh no, you're the one who made the poll. Pretty sus. Pretty turquoise of you. Yeah, Overwatch shout, exactly. The rare oddity. Sure. Just blame it on Mrs. Bats. What a meanie. What the heck is going on in this chat? Nah, he purposely put it in chat, Wombats. Just so I know you guys are getting on Unite shortly. Well, do I have to act this way in game? I mean, you're playing Overwatch. You sort of have to. Like, Overwatch is be toxic or get bodied. The actual gameplay is so fixed that the real difference between winning and losing is how toxic you are. True. They were just frosting in the hydrate. Sorry in my feels. It's all good, it feels. Match fixing poggies. Thank you for all the shiny like frosting. So, I'm curious if the algorithm actually works though now, because didn't they... I think it was like the second or third update of the game. Didn't they supposedly fix the algorithm then? For matchmaking? for like having 2v5s happening. Get on Unite and find out? Heck nah. You guys are fiends. You said as the game crashes? Wow. Nice. My point has been said. Sorry, Alfred, gonna be late to lane? Yeah, I would say so if the game crashed. Gotta go. GG. Oh, GG. Okay. I got you. I read the correction. You good. I do like it's. I think it's a good. It's really smart that with the Blissey Alpha, that they actually have medicinal leaks there. Like it's so freaking smart. Yo, Wacky, what's up? Wacky B owning a Growlithe already. New rival. Wait. Did Cuphead drop on Netflix today? Or did it drop on Netflix like Friday? I literally just got a notification from Netflix. It's saying that Cuphead show is now on Netflix. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Be better if the frickin' sun would set already. Oh. Oh. Frick. Oops. What have you been up to lately, Wacky? Anything good? Anything Pog this weekend? Wait, Wombats, real question. Did you drop out of Masters? Because I felt like you were already in Masters with Alfred. Holy crap. Wacky, I am impressed. That is a lot of Pokemon in the community game. I am nowhere near that. No? Oh, wow. I thought you already were. Or is it like a new season, so it reset? New season? Oh. Never mind. How many new Pokemon they plan to add this season? I legit don't know the roster of this game. I should just look it up. Pokemon Unite roster. I got to see my best friend that I haven't seen in a while. It was great to see her. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's always fun to get to somebody you haven't in a while. Yeah, my parents. I met with my parents this weekend, which I mean, hasn't necessarily been a long time since I saw them, but it's been a hot minute. Let's see. Aegis Slash, Trevenant, Dragonite, Serena, Decidueye, Greedent, Sylveon, Mamoswine, Blastoise, Blissey, and then all the normal ones. Interesting. What did it... I knew Trevenant was at it. I didn't know Aegis Slash was at it, though. That's pretty cool. 2 Ghost types back to back is pretty wild. Ugh. Slash is new, like, this week new. Oh, really? Well, that explains it all. I'm about to murk the sun. The demon! Does Aegis Slash have like form changes and stuff too? How about the Super Bowl? We haven't had a. It's been a while since we had a good Super. It has been a really long time since we had a Super Bowl. It was really nice to have like a really good one. Were you cheering for the Bengals or were you cheering for the Rams? I was going for the Rams. I've always been a big fan of Matthew Stafford, so it was nice to see him finally win. Nice. So does it like? Is it like an ultimate type thing where he switches forms, or does it switch forms only for base like certain skills? And you have to swap between the two. No. So it's sort of like Elise or Nidalee or something. Oops. Yeah, it was a really good Super Bowl. Halftime was really solid. Excuse me. Commercials were pretty solid. Some of the commercials weren't as solid, but overall, like, commercials were solid. And then the game was freaking great too. It was really nice to not be disappointed by the Super Bowl for the first time in a long time. You're going for the Bengals, so they don't have Super Bowl win yet? That's fair. It was one of those, like, it's one of the first Super Bowls in a really long time where you look at the Super Bowl and you're like, you know what? I don't care who wins. And, like, you choose which one you want to win more, but you're happy with either team winning. I think it's okay the Bengals didn't win, though. A lot of people are thinking they won't go back to the Super Bowl, but, like, won't be able to go back. But I think they'll be able to go back, so it's not a big deal. Yo, the Cookie Hunters, what's up? Also, welcome to the channel. You only hunting Blissey? So yeah, I'm only hunting Alpha Blissey right now. But I've already gotten just like other shinies that have appeared. We had a Machop appear, and we had a Geodude appear, just like on the flight over to it. A bit curious if it's faster to hunt multiple alphas. Theoretically, hunting multiple would be faster, yeah. Your team's throwing? Like, if I had I have 2 switches, and I could theoretically hunt 2 alpha shiny blissies if I wanted to. But I just don't have it set up. But theoretically, that would be faster, because you're seeing 2 Pokemon every time you see a single blissey, sort of, if you time it right. Are you currently hunting anything in Arceus, or Arceus, however you say it? I say them both, I interchange them. The Pokemon Company, I believe, still doesn't know how to say it, because in the Arceus movie alone, they say both Arceus and Arceus, so... I get about 16 alpha encounters in around 6 minutes every time they... No, I don't do timing encounters, really. Yeah, I haven't really checked efficiency. My, like, I do emerald hunts. So I time emerald hunts for sniping frames and stuff, but I haven't really, I don't really time other games because time's less effective, per se. Oops, I did not want to up that again. Tomato, tomato. Wait, why is it tomato, tomato? Oh, tomato, tomato, the E. I didn't see the E. Haven't had much luck in your hunt just finding small shinies? Yeah. I've gotten a small Machop and small, Geodude. Literally just, like, passing through where I'm going right now. I had the Geodude at that spot, and then I had the Machop on the hill. Are there any specific alphas you're going for, or are you just, like, checking all the alphas in the area and then leaving? I specifically want Blissey because I already have Happiny and Chansey that I grinded for. Oh, for Arceus? Yeah, it really is. Well, okay. So, it is, but apparently, I don't know if it still is or not, but, like, when you're making a Twitch clip, if you put Arceus in the title because of Arse, they actually, like, flagged the clip on Twitch. They did the first day. I don't know if they still do, but... all offers except Gold by Gyarados and sorry, okay, lit. That's crazy you haven't gotten, like, small shinies while doing it all. I better start Arceus, and just calmed Cleavor down. Wow. Yeah, it took me a while to get through the story because there actually is, like, a lot of story to it. Plus, there's a lot of ability for exploration, so it takes forever anyway. To get through the story because you're probably gonna get distracted. Okay, BRB. You better hope no mod check comes up. But okay. But yeah. So it took me a while to get through the story, but once I got through the story, I, like, booked it through everything else. Like, I booked it through post-story. I booked doing completed Pokedex for Shiny Charm. Got through it pretty quick. I've actually, just to maximize my fun with the game, I've actually considered playing through it again. Just because I think it's more fun. But no, for Blissey I'm not. I'm at 1 in 1024. I don't have a perfect dex. Yeah, there's a lot of story and you're reading it. That's fair. Not that I don't want to hunt with perfect odds or best possible odds, Cookie. I'm just too lazy to perfect the dex. The dex entry for it. I only have 2 perfect dex entries, so it's still too much work. Especially, I like the higher odds too. This is my only technically not full odds going on right now. Like on Tuesday. Well, okay. Tuesday, I don't know if I'm gonna shiny hunt or not because I have my Japanese VMAX Climax in. It's actually already in. I just won't be able to get it till Tuesday because I can't pick it up from my package center until tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna shiny hunt on Tuesday, but the next day I shiny hunt, whether it be Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll do the DTQ, which is all full odds hunting. Spent a full day perfecting 16 dex. Jeez, that's insane. Yeah, I have a friend who is currently, he's not willing to complete the game and get the shiny charm until all the dex entries are perfect. And congrats to him for doing that, but like, he's insane. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it takes a while to perfect them. Yeah, part of the reason like I just don't want to perfect dexes because I know they're not all bad. Like they're not all 70. You splash 75 plus times, but like, ugh. Bunch of other crap. Yeah, exactly. It's like way too much. Like if you have the time for it, like it's worth it. But if you don't have the time for it, ugh. I'll probably go for his perfect. Yeah, I mean that's the better way to do it. I was going insane just doing completed entries, let alone perfect entries. I think I have, not including the 2 guaranteed perfect entries with Arceus and Unknown. I think I only have 2 perfect entries. One's Warple, and then the other one is Gumi. Did a lot of moves in the Unknown Cave. Ah. Right. Yeah, I honestly should have did that. I have not gone to the Unknown Cave ever since I got all the Unknown. And it'd be pretty lit to go to the Unknown Cave, but I will return there one day. You only thought of it after getting the charm in that? I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's basically a guaranteed 1 in 585 every spawn. Found 2 shiny alpha. Yo, really? That's nutty. All different letters and stuff, or the same ones? I don't know how the Unknown Cave works in this one. No duplicates for shinies? Dang, that's really nice. Any Pog symbols? Like, did you get exclamation or question mark or You can ever, yeah. I didn't know if it like worked like the Ruins of Ralph, where they had like different sections where they only spawned in certain sections, like certain letters in certain sections, or just like it was a giant room where everything spawned in. Question mark shiny, nice. I mean, my favorite is definitely question mark, so that's the one I would want. But we can only hope. Yeah. Because it'd be 1 in 585, and you'd multiply that by 1 in 28. You're basically like full odds hunting at that point if you were going for a specific letter. Well, actually, like even higher than full odds hunting, like way higher than full odds hunting. Yeah. It is very high. I want to get the full shiny alpha while completing all the deck entries, but I know that won't happen. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. Like I think getting halfway is probably pretty easy, but then once you get halfway, you're gonna start getting a lot more duplicates. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. Also depends like how much you need for each dex entry, of how likely it is you'll do it before you do it. Oh yeah, alpha alphabet's hard to learn. I hate how small like Gyarados is. Like it's actually like smaller than the Braviary because of how flying over it works. Are you catching duplicate alphas or just the ones you don't have? You get duplicates, okay. Yeah, I think once you hit that halfway point, you'll get a lot of the duplicates. You only got a shiny Scyther. Dang. On Alpha Run 109. Holy crap. I mean, that's pretty good. Because, like, you're doing the full run of, like, in terms of, like, independently, like, it's really good. In terms of, like, adding all the shinies together, if they weren't technically independent encounters, it's not, I think. But still pog. So it was found on run 25. Yo, that's early as shit. That's really nice. Yeah, 36 runs for seeing 585 Pokemon. Yeah, I know this is like somewhat inefficient just because I could have the other shinies, the other alphas being shiny, but c'est la vie. I don't see them, so they don't see me, and I will never know if it's shiny or not. There's nothing about. Well, it's not about. I mean, that doesn't really matter. The not completing the deck sort of counteracts the idea of hunting for all the shinies. Like every dex entry? Nah. I have shiny charm. That's good enough. Honestly, I was gonna say this earlier, but that's one of my least favorite things about this game is that shiny hunting in this game compared to other games is more about isn't about the fact that you got a shiny, it's about how many shinies you can get. And it's really unfortunate. Like even including alphas, which are like the quote unquote rare ones. Yeah, shiny hunting in this game is like unless you're doing alpha hunting and not completing your Pokedex, it's basically you might as well just forget about thinking like shiny hunting is like popping off for the shiny, in my opinion. But I could have gotten if every Pokemon in City Field had, yeah. No, yeah, for my birthday, I was back and forth between doing like a lot of different games, and I just like did random outbreaks for the first half of stream, and I think I got 6 shinies. And if I actually did it the entire stream, then I easily would have ended up with 12. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm also not completing, like, perfecting the decks. Because then can I not only flex that I got the alpha, but I can flex on the odds of the alpha, too. Plus, like, the longer the hunt, the better the satisfaction. Whoops, that is not what I wanted. I don't think I've taken a single outbreak to 4 hours. I think my longest outbreak was an hour. Yeah, an hour. But it wasn't even an hour because of the because I had bad luck. It was an hour because it was one of the bullshit outbreaks that are difficult to handle. Yeah, that's super unlucky. It's a sus name in Unite. I mean, it's pretty sus you'd be playing Unite, let alone the name. For real? Yeah, dude. Unite is the actual sus part of that statement. Not the person name, just the fact that Unite was in the statement is sus enough. Like, the Braviary's wingspan is actually most of that. Like, what the heck, man? Yeah. Alpha Spiritomb, I think, is, like, considered the biggest flex right now. Heading out. Good luck on the shiny. Thank you, Wacky. I appreciate the shiny luck. Have a great rest of your evening, day, night, whatever time zone you're in. Right. Yeah, no, Spiritomb's a really big prized one right now in terms of like flex wise. Yeah, this is probably the only legit hunt that I care to keep track of in Arceus, and honestly, it's probably going to be the only one I do. on stream. I like hunting in Arceus a lot off stream. It's not one that I like doing a lot on stream. Like on stream. It's a lot of off stream stuff that I do. I sort of wish I did them on stream because the amount of times I get like double or triple shinies from an outbreak is pretty high. I just don't have like a desire to do it. Yeah, you can get a lot of Alpha Spiritombs to spawn. It's just like getting the shiny Alpha Spiritomb to spawn. Barrel. Yeah. Then you gotta multiply it by the odds of shiny, and yeah, Spiritomb's definitely one that I would maximize odds for. Just because if I don't maximize odds, it's a crazy hunt to begin with. That be it's a big Machop. Yeah, unless you're lucky. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it's not hard to find a shiny Spiritomb. It's still 1 in 585. It's just the issue, or if you have a perfect dex anyway. It's the issue of making sure that shiny one's massive. You want to see a real hardcore shiny with boxed in the future? I know some people who don't stream that are going after it already. I just think it's one of those hunts where you'll see a lot of it as it progresses calendar year wise. A lot of people don't like hunting Spiritomb, including myself, unless it's like October. So it's a really, really good back pocket hunt to keep the hunt Spiritomb in October. So you do that hunt now instead of waiting for it. And you're like, well, what do I hunt in October? Which I mean, there's still good stuff to do in October. Like I did a Klefki, I did Duskull, I did Sandile, like a bunch of just like creepy mons. People already have. Look, I think it was like the second day, where most people had the game completed. Streamers just stopped doing Outbreak shinies because it's a pain in the ass. Like Precision, like instantly jumped on the alpha shiny. Like he got his first shiny Growlithe and like instantly knew to like just like hunt the alpha. Most of us already saw it coming that we were just gonna have to hunt alphas if we wanted decent content. Right, yeah, a lot more will be forced to. It's also getting to that point in the game where everyone at this point has... Like, the game's been out long enough where most people will probably beaten the game. So unless you're doing, like, a challenge run of Arceus, you probably are going to get a lot just for sitting there watching it. Just, like, playing through it. Which, I mean, I do challenges occasionally, but like, I don't have the guts to challenge run this game. And I've also heard like not shiny hunting, the Nuzlocke rules for this game are pretty bad. or not necessarily bad, just like it's a very lackluster run because you basically get to choose everything you want. Just like Sword and Shield, how there's 2 different ways to Nuzlocke Sword and Shield, and the one you get to choose everything you want. No, yeah. It's not that you can't, the issue is you can't switch up the rules to make it harder. Is this the base rules for the game in general before making it harder, or just that bad? Only for this game specifically. Well, it's like a good chunk of the story, uh, you can just like not use your Pokemon for. So like, oh yeah, let's play a Nuzlocke and then just not use Pokemon for any of the big fights to save Pokemon. And then they get massive XP. And like, even if you put a level cap on it, the way battling works in this game, you can OHKO something that's 4 levels higher than you. So people are only struggling with the last fight of the game. Thank you for the hydrate frosting. The game's actually, compared to a lot of other games Pokemon's been putting out, the game's actually more difficult if you play through it completely blind. But aside from that, it's a Pokemon game, so. Oh, depending how much I want to stream for today. Since you know, I had like an hour and a half plus drive back. And I also should probably get dinner soon. Hey, Chimchar won. I already have tried Chimchar wood. I think I go to like 6 o'clock. I don't want to go to 7 because I'm probably gonna just like eat out for dinner to make my life easier tonight. And even if I eat on campus, everything on campus closes on Sundays by 8 o'clock. And I don't feel like making dinner. And if I get off at 7, then it might be a little hard to make dinner. Might just do like a short stream tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how hunting goes. I'm not really paying attention to how long each reset's taking, so we'll just say we'll go to 150 and see what happens. I don't like making deadline counts. Because a lot of times when I make deadline counts, I actually end up going faster for the resets. I also want to open more packs, dang it. I'm so hyped for this freaking climax. I hope we get one of the cards I want. I don't even know like half the cards in the set. I looked at the Brilliant Star set list, so I know what's in the set just by looking at that. I know some of the set, but obviously that's only like half of what's in the Japanese set. So I'm very hyped and curious of what we're gonna get. Come on. Rabbit Ash. Why is it when I want an alpha hunt, I actually get good outbreaks, but when I want an outbreak hunt, I get bad outbreaks? Come on. Okay, that's not true. That's not always true. I was in the middle. I'm broke Piplup farming to do the Blissey. And I've had Voltorb and Zoroa, both. Well, Zoroa was actually on stream, but I did a Voltorb offline. I don't know, but I feel like overall, besides those hunts, I get pretty bad options, or in my opinion, bad options. And all of a sudden, I'm getting options I really like. This mad lad? Why am I a mad lad? What'd I do? Whoops. What did I do, Frosting? No. Wait, then who's the mad lad? Are you the mad lad? Also, was that Charm in the corner? I think that was Charm. Okay, for real though, the amount of times that I have, when I was completing the decks, that I just magically wiped because of freaking Charm, Coin, and whatever the other one's called being in a random spot was so freaking annoying. I probably wiped like 3 times randomly just because they were there and I didn't notice them. Someone parked a bike at some grass that said no parking on grass. The frickin' troll. Was that mad lad you, Frosting? You're just not willing to admit it? Speaking of weird things being parked, I saw... So for the most part, if people had their cars long-term parked in the parking garages that I saw, they had them like covered up. Like they had sheets over them or they had some sort of cover over the car just to avoid dust and stuff. There were 2 cars that when I got to the parking garage just had dust all over them. Like you could tell they'd just been sitting there and doing nothing. And throughout the weekend, you like progressively saw why don't I just put a new poll up? I never saw it. I progressively saw more and more writing on them when it was just like no dust engravings on the car. It was freaking fantastic. Maybe. But like they didn't put like good in markings. They weren't middle school kids about it. Like they didn't draw like certain objects onto it. They didn't like put bad words in it. They just like put random names in it. And like hearts in it. I'm like, what kind of freaking baloney of vandalism is this? Well, it's not really vandalism. They didn't like change the car in any way. But or is it technically vandalism? I don't know if it is or not. They're like, they're not technically damaging the property. They're just like messing with the pollen and crap on it. I don't know. Oh, at the freaking pub. So, I mean, I've had smoked wings before. But I don't know what it was about these pub wings at this random ice rink. But they, like, knew how to smoke wings. They tasted so good. They were, like, they were easily some of the best smoked wings that I've ever had. They were fantastic. Hitmonchan, what the heck? But, I don't know. They weren't smoked with cherry wood or apple wood, which is what I would expect wings to be smoked with. It tasted almost like they were just with a random oak. And it just gave a really, really good earthy flavor to the wings. Oh, it was satisfying. Sheesh. What are you sheeshing? Oh. we're gonna trademark the oh. No, we're not gonna do that. Be funny, but I actually low-key had faith that one was shiny because it took forever for it to spawn in. And then it was destroyed. No one caught Hitmonchan, wow. Where's Big Cat when you need him? I was gonna ask him, I was gonna ask, like, oh, does anyone here have PCG, like, if anyone knows how PCG shiny spawn? But I don't think anyone in this chat has one, or anyone in that stops by chat has one, except for Big Cats. Oh, actually, yeah, okay. So I don't know if it spawns shiny or if like it spawns normal and then you catch it and it's shiny. English? Are you doing English homework? It's not technically English homework, but I gotta use my English like all week. It's gonna be well, actually it might not be too bad. I might get it done like early in the week, like depending on how much I type. But I have to type up my results in discussion. Like, I already know what I have to type. It's just putting it into words. It depends, like, what you're studying and what your background is. So, like, for people that don't speak English-based languages, which is most places, then yes. Or Germanic-based languages, yeah. But, like, for us, the hardest language are Mandarin-based languages. Yo, Steel, what's up? What are you doing this fine frickin' Sunday, my guy? Grinding D2 before Tuesday? Yo, let's go. Are you mega hyped for it? Guys, if you are a fan of Destiny 2 and you need someone super dope to watch the new DLC, go give this man a follow, Steel Pikachu. He's been on a bit of a streaming hiatus, but he is coming out of the hiatus for the Magical Witch Queen DLC. You can't wait. How much is it adding to the game? I honestly like know very little about it. I just know like I want to play it at some point. You're like, do they have a big power jump? I'd imagine in terms of power. Probably new items. I don't know how much story they're adding. But a ton, man. A bunch of new stories, strikes, PvP maps, a new raid. Dang. March 5th. Mark them calendars. I'll actually be in Pittsburgh on March 5th. I guess I'm not playing it March 5th. 50 new weapons, 200 more light levels. So the power cap will be 15, 16. Oh, okay. Do you think that's a good jump, or do you think they should have gave more power creep to it? Oh no, now it's nighttime. I'm scared. I'm gonna get another Drifloon. I already have 2 shiny Drifloon and a shiny Drifblim. Just, none of them from Outbreak, just running around doing random crap. I hate it. Oops. I mean, it'll be good. I just want to be 15-20 by the 5th, so I'm raid ready. Oh, okay. So, when it launches, Witch Queen launches what, Friday? Or does it launch middle of this week? And then you'll grind to 50. Well, hopefully grind to 15-20 by the time the raid comes out on the 5th. Tuesday? Jeez. Oh, is that just like their patch day? So you'll have just shy of 2 weeks to do it. 2/22/22, and it's Taco Tuesday. True. Dang, that's a pretty big day. It's also Mardi Gras. Fat Tuesday, Start of Lent, whatever you want to call it. Wash Not Day. Man, this 2/2/2. Wait, 2/2/2/2 is a pretty big day. I had to make sure I said enough 2s. This year, anyway. Maybe that'll be good for once and like eat seafood on Fat Tuesday. Even though you're supposed to eat seafood on like the Friday of, or the Fridays. Now the better question, Steel, is: are you gonna get tacos? Are you gonna get tacos for 2/2/2/2/2, which? Holy crap, Steel! Man's been saving up. Man was not wasting time. You stayed up 60 hours of PTO. Wow. All for the Witch Queen. I mean, it makes sense. Whatever I'm doing, job-wise, my only hope is that I can still have Fridays off for Pokemon launches. I mean, you'll be sleeping for a day after 12 hours of streaming. Depends, like, what 12 hours he sleeps, or, like, he streams for. I don't know when the game launches. Like, what time it launches. Like if it's like a midnight launch, then yes. But if it's a noon launch, then no. Oh, he's not sleeping for 12. Wombats, he is not sleeping for 12. So you're going midnight to midnight? Gonna be a fatty stream. Oh, frick, I gotta watch the end of Vox Machina tonight. Oh, man. Gotta watch that. Cuphead's out, so I'll probably watch Cuphead. It's gonna be a nice, relaxing evening before I put my nose to the ground and type the frickin' chaos for hours tomorrow. Alpha, Chansey, and Blissey! Hoggies. Oh, true. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of sleep. I have very close pulled 24 hours multiple times this semester. I haven't gotten there yet. I mean, if I get tired, I'll just swap categories to I'm only sleeping and just crash for a few hours before I wake up and get back at it. True. That's the truth. BRB game started? Alright. And out here playing Unite. Imagine, couldn't be me. We need scare alerts to wake him up? True. You can make that happen? I have no doubt. Yeah, just make sure we like maximize our scaring of Steel. That entire Tuesday. I would say I'll stay up and do it and like watch it with, or I would stay up and chat with you, but sort of gotta be productive the next day. Even though like it's actually free time, I have to actually use that free time appropriately. Which is very unfortunate, but just like tomorrow. Besides having a meeting at 10 a.m., I have pretty much free time, but I have to use it appropriately. It's very sad. Sad times we live in. Where I have to be an adult with my free time. But yeah, Steel, while you're playing Destiny. Well, actually, no. It'll be before you play Destiny, depending on like when you get online. I will be opening VMAX Climax Japanese box. So hyped for it. Well, I guess I don't have to say Japanese. VMAX Climax is only a Japanese set, but depending on if you know what VMAX Climax is, I guess I should say it. I'm fighting so hard just not looking up the set list because I really want to know all the cards I can get. I sort of want to be surprised. It's less of not wanting to be surprised, and it's more of I want to know exactly what's cut from the VMAX Climax set compared to the English set. And Brilliant Star. Flaffy! Almost slender. Good old slender Amphi. And Blissey. Oh, I also got a chocolate pecan pie. I actually got that the end of last week. No, I got it the day after my birthday. My roommate went to the store, and he was like, "Oh, they have, you know, those mini pies I was talking about last year when I went to the store." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, they had more this time, and I got you one, and you can keep it." I'm like, "Thanks." So now I have a chocolate pecan pie to eat. I have a lot of freaking desserts to eat right now. Okay, I'm going to bed. Good night. All right, good night, darkness. Enjoy your day tomorrow. I always forget that, like, you're not in this, like, you're that far ahead. I'm just like, the heck, it's not even 6 o'clock. And I'm like, what? It's not 6 o'clock for darkness. It is much farther ahead than 6 o'clock. So that should be 136. Yeah, exactly. Like it is definitely past 6 o'clock. Make some good breakfast in the morning. Peace. Bird. You know, so I didn't do a double hunt tonight. I was thinking about doing a double hunt just because I didn't know how tired I was gonna be after driving. And the more and more I do this reset over and over again, I definitely should have done a double hunt. I think it's less of I can't do. It's not that I can't do single hunts anymore. It's just definitely a reset that you would want to do a double hunt for, just because it's boring. Like being the one doing it over and over again, it's boring. Because it's no different than if you're sitting there soft resetting a Giratina, if you really think about it. I mean, there's a little bit more interaction because you get to jump on the bird. But after you jump on the bird, you fly over, confirm or deny your shiny, and then you fly back. Or not fly back, you teleport back and reset it. However, bugging out the Gyarados is 10 out of 10. Running through its model and it getting bugged out is 10 out of 10. I think I might get tacos. I actually have avoided tacos because I eat a lot of tacos. Because I really like tacos. It's not, like, tacos are pretty good for you, actually. If it's made properly and stuff. But I like really want tacos right now. Even though I had Cajun style for lunch. I mean, I guess it's different flavors depending on where I go for tacos. I just like, I'm really, really craving tacos. And I avoided tacos quite literally all week this week, which is a first for me because I try to have tacos. Or I don't necessarily try to have tacos every week, but I inevitably have tacos once a week, pretty much every week. Just because I like tacos and Hispanic flavors and food so much. Oh, for anyone who's looking for some interesting hunts shiny wise this week, or just like interesting community events to follow. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not partaking in it. If it is, but I'm like 90% sure that this week's Roamers Week. So you can go view people for that. Roamers Week, for those who don't know, is just a week where people shiny hunt roaming Pokemon in the games. So Mesprit and BDSP slash Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, I think. The legendary dogs, the legendary. Well, I don't know if the legendary birds are shiny locked or not in X and Y. But the dogs, in Gold and Silver. Cresselia. What other roaming mods? Yeah, any Pokemon like that roams. Is a big hunt option during this week, if it's this week, or if it's not this week, that week when it comes up. I don't have any roam hunts set up, or I would probably partake too. Roam hunts can be very long and tedious, so that would definitely be one I would double hunt. And I only have, I think, one game right now set up to do it. If I did do it, or that I could set up, I should say. I don't have it completely set up yet. Oh, Latios and Latios is another one. I don't know how I forgot about freaking Latios and Latios roaming. I think it's the only ones that are included. There might be more, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure those are the only ones that are included, though. I think do not take fall damage there, game. Oh, also, my favorite thing to do in this game is go to some of the highest freaking points, and then just cheesing the edges so that way I don't take fall damage. Like when I'm in Alabaster, I love just cheesing or going to the top of the Snow Temple, getting on the word ear, and just like slowly sliding down but avoiding all fall damage possible. It's freaking 10 out of 10. I'm back. Welcome back. How was this game? Did they throw? You're popping off with Mamoswine? Mamoswine. Man out here popping off with Dawn's Pokemon. Is Mamoswine good, or did you just decide to play Mamoswine? Or are you good with Mamoswine? He BM so hard that when I 1v3'd them, I was swirling back and forth. Wow. Man out here BMing. Your Mamoswine's crazy good. Is Mamoswine good? Like, is he used a lot? You found one day or two lethal with Mamo? Fair enough. Mamo's actually a damager, right? It's not a tank. Well, I would hope so, because it's not actually a tank of the game, but hardly used. Interesting. You're just too good. Just too good. In for all, not bad. No, yeah, that's not bad. That's positive, so you rose. Also, isn't Unite built so that... Isn't ranked Unite built... so that as long as you go 500, you gain. Like it's not like a crazy gain. It's only like 1 or 2, but yeah. can't. That seems backwards as hell. Like, I feel like once you hit masters, you should be D-rankable, and then you can't D-rank once you what? Oh crap! I missed my checkpoint. Oh well. Yeah, masters you start at 1,200 points, then a win is plus. Yeah. He's a tank, but build is crazy good. Gotcha. Used to be random and good tank card. Interesting. I started at 1,200 and ended at like 1,284, so not bad. Oh, dang. So what rank were you at? Because imagine you had to do placements before, you got the Masters. Or did they just throw you in where you ended last season? Or are they weird and they make you start from the bottom and grind up? If that's the case, that's really sad. Friggin' annoying ass system if it is. Whee! I hit Masters last night. I was after a long break. Well, I ended at Masters and they put me at the rank class 4. Oh, okay, yeah. Nah, it's a good ranking system. That's good at least. I would hope by this point, with how many freaking competitive games that Tencent has their hands in, that they would know at least how to make a good rank system. Everything else about the game, whatever, but like, at least have a good rank system with how much freaking say you have in all these other freaking companies that have mediocre rank systems. If I played ranked more season 1, I would have hit Masters for season 1, but Masters season 2 and gonna end Masters season 3. That's pretty good. Yeah, Master Season 1 was the easiest to hit, too. I just got bored of the game and stopped playing. Alfred has agreed he's enjoying it more since they fixed it. Well, I mean, yeah, because, like, you're going from fighting 5 stacks as a 2 stack with 3 randoms, to being a 2 stack and at worst facing a 3 stack. So I think I had it at like 1364 points. Dang. Cause like it's honestly no different than League. Like I've had games, like I've played ranked games in League, and and obviously like normal draft games. But like even in draft games, it shouldn't happen. Where like you're a 2 stack, and you get paired with a freaking, you're a 2 stack, and then there's a 3 stack, and then you get paired with against a 5 stack. Like that's not even comparable. return to village. I appreciate the offer. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I just realized I never saved after, like, either of my shinies. BRB getting snack. Well, little does he know we're raiding someone. Poor guy. Gonna come back and I'm not gonna even be here. Pepe hands. Oh, is Phoenix live? Or Phoenix? I actually don't know how you say her name. Alright, but yeah. So, we're gonna send the raid off to Phoenix. I haven't really talked to her much. But, she's someone I met and chatted with for a really short period through Zamchow. If you guys remember Zam from a while ago. But yeah, so we're gonna send you off to her. I'm gonna hop off. I know it's really short compared to normal, but I'm hopping off because I really want food for one, and two, like, your boy just wants to chill out after a pretty busy, like, really fun, but, like, obviously busy weekend and stuff. So I will see you all Tuesday. Tuesday we'll be breaking open the freaking VMAX Climax. So be here, see awesome Japanese cards openings, and enjoy your week until then. Peace out, everyone, and enjoy your evenings. Bye.